Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Unbroken Bonds video. Today's Unbroken Bonds video, guys, we're looking at a very cool deck here that was made by some Japan players, and this is going to be Naganadel Rampardos, which has a very specific way that it plays. It doesn't play by just taking all the prizes by knocking stuff out. It plays in a very unique way. I'm actually really excited to play the deck and try it out. So this is not my list, this is not my deck, this is actually from a video I saw on YouTube of the deck, which I will link that video down in the description below. His list I think had Mewtwo in it, so it was from another Japan player, and this is kind of the list that they got going on. It's a very unique archetype. So what's the deck all about? Well, it aims to go Stinger GX to put both players at 3 prizes. When Naganadel gets knocked out, you get access to Lieutenant Surge. And then with Lieutenant Surge, your aim is to try and win the game with Wild Crash on a tag team Pokemon and take the rest of your prizes. So that's how the deck works, that's how it tries to win the game. And you'd actually be surprised how this deck actually can play. And we have stuff like Missing Clover too to help us out against non-tag team decks. So yeah, this is the deck here, Meganium Naganadel Rampardos. Before I get into the video, guys, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you're ever in need of any PTCGO Unbroken Bonds codes, or you're looking for any other set codes like Lost Thunder or Team Up, or you guys looking for trainer kits, Elite Trainer box codes, Pokemon GX box codes like Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, Pikarom box codes, you can get them over at Card Cavern TCG. When you do get something from Card Cavern, guys, of course, you can use code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. So if you do buy something from Card Cavern TCG, you check them out. Use code LDF for a 5% discount on the order. So shout out to Card Cavern TCG, guys. Check them out. Alright, now let's look at the deck. So it's a very specific win deck. It's a very cool archetype that wins in obviously a very weird way, but a very cool way at that. So basically what you're trying to do is you're just trying to set up your Swamperts, and you want to go Stinger. Put both players to 3 prizes. If Naganadel does get knocked out the following turn after you do Stinger, you get access to Lieutenant Surge Strategy, which allows you to play these other supporters. Stuff like Mallow and Gladion help you out a lot, because when you do Rampardos' attack Wild Crash, well, what you're trying to do is you're trying to slap a Super Boost Energy on it, which allows you to do Wild Crash pretty easily, as long as you have enough Stage 2s in play, which will most likely happen. And then you want to go Wild Crash, take 3 prize cards, win the game by knocking out a tag team Pokemon. If you run into a GX Pokemon like Lele or Ultra Necrozma, something that isn't a non-GX Pokemon, or a non-tag team, sorry, you go Missing Clover, so you take an extra prize, and then you're down to 2 prizes, and then you just Wild Crash the non-tag team GX Pokemon and win the game that way. Or you can use Missing Clover if you're against a non-GX deck. Clean Hit can do 120 to an evolution Pokemon, which isn't bad. You can also use Super Boost Energy with Swampert. You can Hydro Pump a Reshizard. So that's another like win condition you have. You don't have to go like Wild Crash on like a Reshizard. You also have Hydro Pump, which can do it. So everything in the deck just aims to help you set up. You want to get Meganium in play with its ability Quick Ripening Herb, which allows you to put down the Fossil and evolve it in Rampardos the same turn you play down your Unidentified Fossil. Now, we're only playing one of these. This is for the late game. You don't want to play this card down in like the early game before you do Stinger. You want to do this in the late game. So the goal is to find this, find the Rampardos, find the Boost Energy. Now, there are some changes you could make. There's no Ultra Ball in here. You actually rely heavily on Pokemon Communication because you play 22 Pokemon. Great Ball can also help you out a lot to help you find stuff. But I did get a game or 2 with the deck, and the deck worked. So anything else, last minute changes, maybe run a second Mallow. But everything in the deck just is so specific to help you out. Like using Mallow with Lieutenant Surge allows you to play multiple supporters. So if you need to do like a Guzma Mallow play, because you want a Mallow for your Rampardos pieces, and then you want to go like maybe Guzma bring out a tag team to Clean Hit it or Wild Crash it. So yeah, that's basically what's going on here with the deck. A lot of other cool cards in here, like Giovanni's Exile to get rid of stuff on your bench so you can free up your bench. Just all kinds of stuff going on. Everything else, again, just helps you set up Meganium, Power Draw, Lele's, of course, to help you find all your specific supporters. We are playing 3-1 Ninetales. Ninetales, Mysterious Guidance, very important to help you get your Rare Candy Meganiums in play as quick as possible. Or you can use Mysterious Guidance to get 2 copies of Missing Clover in your hand to pull off a Missing Clover. So yeah, that's that for the Pokemon line. Going into the items now, a lot of really interesting ones. There's 2 Great Balls in the deck to be able to get your Pokemon 2 Pokemon communications to get your Pokemon also. Again, there's no Ultra Balls. We are going to be playing that Looker's Whistle, Looker's Engine in the deck, as you can see. Help you draw. You can also combo that with Lieutenant Surge and Mallow. We got 4 Missing Clovers. Again, if you run into a non-Tag Team GX Pokemon, you can use Missing Clover. We got 1 copy of Treasure. Treasure gets you your Poipole, can also get you Naganadel or your Tapu Lele. We got 1 Nest Ball in the deck to put a Pokemon down. 2 copies of Pokemon Communication again. 4 Rare Candies. Rare Candy, very important to Rare Candy and Meganium. We got 2 Stretchers to get our Pokemon back if we ever need to get them back because we had to discard them. We got 1 Switch. Very important card, actually, is Switch, because you sometimes need to move a Pokemon to do something. Like, if you need to move your active, go into Naganadel to pull off the Stinger, you have to switch into it. That's why there's also 1 copy of Tate Liza in here, and Guzma can also help with that. Again, 1 Fossil. We don't need more than 1, and with Gladion, it's fine. If you end up discarding this, I mean, RIP, the dream. We got 1 copy of Brooklet Hill to get like a Mudkip or Vulpix down. 1 Giovanni's Exile, pretty much in here to discard stuff on your bench so you have room to bench stuff in the late game. 2 Gladion, of course, if you ever prize something like Super Boost Energy, you can get out of the prizes. You can do this before Stinger or after Stinger, either or. We got 1 Guzma, of course, to bring something up. I almost would consider a second Guzma. We got 4 Lookers, of course, for a draw. 1 Lieutenant Surge of Strategy, very crucial card to play multiple supporters in 1 turn. 1 copy of Mallow to be able to rearrange your cards, very crucial to get the 2 pieces of Super Boost Energy, Fossil, Rampardos. 2 Elm's Lecture to set up your board so you can use Elm's Lecture to get your Chikoritas and Mudkips and Vulpixes down. 1 Tate Liza Switch, 1 Super Boost Energy for the Rampardos. I'm actually going with 2 triples. Now, the list that I got and made was using 1 triple Starvation Energy, not 2 triples. But I've actually thrown in the second one because it's just a very important card to help you. And, you know, even if you play 1, it's like, oh, well, you prize it, Gladion for it. No, the reason I'm playing 2 is so you can actually find it a lot easier to go Stinger. But it doesn't really matter. Like, if your opponent takes, like, 2 prizes or 3 prizes or, like, 4 prizes and they're, like, 2 prizes off winning, you can still do Stinger and reset everything. So that's, like, pretty good. But I still like having the double, triple Starvation Energy to find it. And I am playing 1 Fighting. It's in the deck, obviously, for clean hit. Yeah, this is the Naganadel, Meganium, Rampardos deck that I've got here for you guys. And again, I'll link the video in the description below where I got this deck list from. Check him out, subscribe to him. And yeah, let's go get some games with this deck online. And let's see if we can win the game by going Stinger and then win with Wild Crash. Alright guys, let's go get some games now with Naganadel, Rampardos. I'm very curious to see if we can pull off this deck. And hopefully we can do it and get some good Stinger Wild Crash combos going. We just gotta find tag team decks. And even if we don't, we still have answers to other matchups, so it's not the end of the world. It looks like we're up against a Dragon Psychic Fighting deck. It's most likely Ultra Necrozma Malamar, which I'm fine with. Not like, I don't know. We might have answers to it, we might not. Alright. We don't win the coin flip, unfortunately. Alright, what are we running? What are we working with? Not the worst start. Gladion isn't helping us too much. We can play it, though, nonetheless. Try and find something. So our win condition is take out the Ultra Necrozma and or take out the Lele with Wild Crash and then Missing Clover for the win. Yeah, this is a Malamar deck, so he's not playing any tag teams. So our win condition would definitely be Wild Crash, Missing Clover. But there's some things that can go wrong here. Giratina's a bit of a pest. Giratina's really annoying, actually, because it's just one-shot Naganadel with Shadow Impact, which is super bad. Our start's not great. We can do Beacon, though, which can get us Tapu Lele at the very least, so I guess we have something going for us. Maybe my opponent will Marshadow me here, and I can just get the Elm's Lecture off the bat, and then just do Elm's Lecture. But as long as his Lele's in play, I'm not too worried about this matchup. It's just Giratina's going to be the main problem. Like, I'm scared of Giratina. Giratina's a problem. Hey, he's actually going to hit me with a Marshadow. Alright, so we get a nice new hand here. Hopefully it's a good hand. As long as there's not 2 Marshadows, Marshadow is not going to be a big problem for us. Alright, let's see this new beautiful hand. It's better than the last hand. I'll take it. It is a lot better than the last hand. There's Distortion Door. Giratina, yeah, Giratina's going to be really annoying on Naganadel. Okay. Go Looker's Whistle. See what we got working in the deck. Ooh, did we prize Rampardos? I think we did. Yes, we did. So, yeah, we're gonna have the Gladion for it. We did prize a Missing Clover too. Okay, good to know. Alright. We gotta go Looker here. Alright, pretty good hand. We're gonna have to try and go for the Stinger play next turn, I think. Right? I'm gonna Great Ball, see if we can get a Poipole. No, we do get a Swampert though, which I'll take. Do we take the Swamp? Lele's gonna retreat next turn, obviously. Though it's not likely to go Shadow Impacts. I think we go Swampert. Just guarantee the Swampert in our hand. Still need to find a Rare Candy. Okay, what we'll do, actually... We'll put back the Naganadel. What was I gonna grab? It's gonna get another Vulpix, just in case we get knocked out, right? Actually, maybe I don't want to get a Vulpix. No, we get the Poipole, right? Vulpix is not... I'm pretty sure Vulpix is safe this turn. Like, I would definitely say Vulpix is kind of safe. But with this, we will 100% get Meganium. We'll get ourselves that Naganadel. Do we have... how many triples? If we prize one. That might be tricky then. We might need to find Mallow then. But we can always Ninetales for Rare Candy. And another Pokemon Communication maybe. Or Mysterious Treasure actually can get us Tapu Lele too. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not going to lose Vulpix this turn. If we can get that Stinger off now, I'd be pretty happy. He might have another Marshadow or a Judge. I doubt it though. If he does, he's going to put a dent in our play. But it doesn't matter how many prizes he takes because like we can still Stinger reset everything. So that's like the nice thing about this deck. It's like your setup is still pretty clean because you can still do Stinger at any point. Ooh, he could actually go Horror House. If he goes Horror House, I mean, not the end of the world, because I can still just do Beacon. But I would rather not lose Vulpix here. No, it looks like he's going to Energy Drive. Cool. Alrighty then, what do we draw? Lieutenant Surge. Interesting. So, we'll play down the Alolan Ninetales-GX. We will grab Rare Candy and... oh, we prize Treasure. Yeah, we prize Treasure. Wow. Alright. Prize Switch, too. Yikes. That's some pretty dirty prize cards. Wow. Okay, then. What's in here? Nothing. Alright, then. We'll get Looker's... no, we'll get Great Ball? No, we'll get a Nest Ball. Okay. Not the worst. Oh no, Switch was in our hand. I am just completely clueless. I didn't even realize. Alright, whatever. I still think Nest Ball was fine to get. We can put like another Mudkip down or something. Or another Chikorita. Meganium might have a target on its head. We'll Power Draw away Lieutenant... no, we might need Lieutenant Surge when we do Stingers, so I don't want to get rid of that. We'll get rid of a Looker. Okay. Let's do Looker again then, I guess. Can't do any Mallow shenanigans. We'll Nest Ball then for another... we have Vulpix. Get another one down. Go Looker. Oh, I meant to get Mudkip. Why did I get Vulpix? Alright, whatever. Ooh! Ooh, we actually got the triple acceleration play. Alright, let's go. And you might not even get a knockout Giratina. Okay, I didn't mean to play down another Vulpix. I don't know why I did that. Whatever. Might be kicking myself down the road. We'll get the other Looker out of the deck. Yeah, I do not know why I played that other Vulpix down. I don't think it's going to cost me the game or anything, but that's still annoying. So let's go for Stinger. Lele's only going to do 70 damage to me too. I do have to worry about Sky Scorching Light though. That'd be hilarious. I don't know why I didn't get another Mudkip. Why did I grab Vulpix? I saw water and I was like, alright, Vulpix is a water type. That's Mudkip. Low Dark Fury logic. Vulpix is Mudkip. Alright, whatever. I think we're okay though, as long as it didn't do Sky Scorching Light. We'll see if he knocks me with Giratina here. TV knocks Metal Guillotine. I apologize if you can hear a very loud car outside my house. Okay, there's an Ultra Ball. As long as you don't have like an Erica in his hand or something, that'll guarantee 2 Malamars. Naganadel should be safe. Even if it isn't, we can do Lieutenant Surge's strategy. Maybe I did the Stinger play a little too early. I don't know. Is that a supporter? That is a Stretcher, which gets Gengar. Okay, so I guess he's gonna go for Horror House. Which is fine, because now all we have to do is set up a Rampardos play and we win the game. He's gonna Energy Drive. Oh my gosh, he's giving me more time to set up. I don't know why I didn't do Horror House. I really don't. Alright, we're gonna Power Draw away Chikorita? Okay, there's the other Missing Clover. We're getting there. Wish I played Ace Roll in this deck. Just get the Ninetales back. I think we'll just do Looker. We're trying to get the Fossil out of the deck. Okay, we got all the Missing Clover pieces. We might as well play a Missing Clover. Take a prize card. I don't know what I prize, but we'll see. Stretcher. Don't really need that. Play this. And we'll grab the other Mudkip. All we need to do now is just win with Rampardos. So Fossil in the deck, it is. Do we have the Super Boost energy? It is. So if he knocks me out next turn, we can go for a Mallow play. So all we gotta do is Wild Crash, we win the game. Get rid of Gladion. There's Mallow. We just need that Fossil. Send the deck out. Grab the Fighting. You can actually play that on something to give it a retreat cost. We'll pass. I could have also retreated Naganadel, went in with Ninetales. Whatever. Maybe I should have done that, actually. Yeah, I should have retreated into Ninetales. Maybe I'm not playing this right. Yeah, maybe I'm not playing this right. Still, though, we get Lieutenant Surge, and that's all that matters. I think we can still win this, even if we didn't bring in Ninetales, which I should have done. So, maybe I'm not playing this right. Randomly putting a Vulpix on my bench, not going to Ninetales. Maybe my plays could be a little bit better, but who's to say he would have knocked out Ninetales? You know what I mean? I think we do win, though. I think we do win. Especially because we have Mallow, Power Draw, and Lieutenant Surge. I think we do have game here. Alright, here we go. Can we win? So, what do we want to do first? I think we do our Power Draw first. Okay, there's the Super Boost energy. Which is game. Yeah, that's game, because we Mallow for Rampardos and the Fossil. That's game. As you can see, guys, it's a very weird deck. It's a cool deck at that, though. This is a very cool deck. Yeah, I think we will win here. Slap down the Fossil, Meganium, Rampardos, and Wild Crash for the win, guys. As you can see, big brain plays had to be made. I could have definitely played this game a lot better than I did. But yeah, we're going to go Super Boost Energy, a Wild Crash for the win against a Malamar Giratina deck. And that's how the deck works, boys. We got a little lucky my opponent wasn't going like off with their draws, but as you can see, it's a very cool combo when you get the Stinger Wild Crash playoff. So I'm feeling pretty good about the win there. I'm glad we were able to get a nice dub. We didn't need to play the Missing Clovers because we were able to just knock out the Gengar just with Wild Crash. But still, I'll take it, man. A dub is a dub. And we get to buy a pack from the shop, which we will do. So as you can see, guys, that's what the deck is all about. It takes some brain thought to play a little properly. Obviously, you know, we need to kind of, you know, be really smart with our actions. We don't want to make any weird misplays with the deck. So, as long as if the deck works smoothly for you, and you set it up properly, you can win the game, right? It's a pretty straightforward deck. With saying that, or in saying that, I don't even know what I'm trying to get at here. But yeah, the deck sets up, you win the game, and ooh, Reversible Spiritomb is actually a pretty decent pull. We got a chest to open up, I guess. And we'll do another match with the deck, of course. We won a game against a tag team deck, which is the important thing, is what we wanted to do, is win with the tag team. We'll see you guys in a moment then, with another game with the Rampardos Naganadel Meganium deck. So I'll catch you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, here we go. We're gonna go do another game with the deck. We got our dub. We did what we needed. Obviously, again, I could have played that game a lot better. I did make some weird plays. But you know what? At the end of the day, we came out on top with the dub. That's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. We got the win. We got the win. So, let's see what we're up against next. I saw Water, Metal, and Fighting. I'm assuming this is Quagsire. That's my best guess. Bit of a weird hand. I guess we can Looker Great Ball, maybe finds us Mudkip or Chikorita. That'd be nice. Maybe Tapu Lele, so we can go Elm. See what we're up against here. Oh. Okay, I guess it's like Quagnag deck with Tool Drop. So here's where things are going to get a little tough. I'm expecting there to be no GXs outside of Wailord, which could maybe pose a problem if they want to wipe our bench at any point, but they don't. Oh, they're going to Marshadow me. I guess that's fine. We could have went Beacon instead, and they could have let loose me. Hopefully we can still get like a Lele off to do Elm's Lecture here to set up. We do not. Our hand sucks. We're probably going to lose in 2 turns if Gladion doesn't get us a basic. That's a Quagnag deck. They're playing Tool Drop in the deck. Yeah, if they don't have any tag teams, we are going to have to rely on a very different route. We're going to have to go the route of winning the game by maybe doing Clean Hit with a Fighting Energy basic, and then going Swampert Super Boost Energy Missing Clover. So that's going to be our new win condition, is to go Missing Clover, take 1 prize, Clean Hit with Rampardos with the basic energy, and then go Swampert 80. But yeah, that's not helping our case. I don't want to play down the fossils, so I'm just going to go Gladion. It does find me a Mudkip, so that's good. I could have taken the Ninetales too, but I think we need a basic, because it's very likely we lose next turn. Alright, we're going to Beacon for Chikorita. Now we're going to get Swampert and Tapu Lele. Once we get Stinger off, we'll get all those prizes in the deck anyways. Alright, hopefully Vulpix doesn't go down here. If it does, I don't care. We don't have Ninetales in the deck. Though I don't want to be stranded with a Mudkip in the action spot. That would be great if that didn't happen. This matchup might be tough. They're going to have a quicker start than that last match where we kind of just weren't drawing very well. They do have 2 cards in their hand. They didn't do a Lily last turn, right? No, they did. There's a Stretcher, gets back a Wooper. That last card in their hand may be a Lily, unfortunately. That would be really bad because Let Loose gave them a good hand. Which it is. I don't understand Let Loose sometimes. I just don't. I just don't. I don't get it. I just do not get Let Loose. It is too busted. Interesting archetype, though, using Experience Shares, which already go well with Quagsire. Using Quagsire as an answer to Reshizard and Tool Drop as its own thing. Looks like they might not even attack. If they don't attack me here, it's good. The more time we get to set up, the better. I actually really don't want to have to go into Swampert here. So I would prefer if they didn't have a knockout. They can Adventure Bag for Skateboard. But the thing is, if they don't have a DC or triple in their hand, or a Quagsire Energy, we should be safe. And I'm going to bet that we are safe. They did their support for the turn, so I'm going to call it that we're safe. They might just go into Marshadow, maybe. There's an Aqua Patch. Do they have a Quagsire? If they do, they can knock me out. They do not. Alright, nice. We get an extra turn. You'll love to see it. Rare Candy top deck's pretty big. Alright, so we're going to drop Lele for Elm's Lecture. Could also just go Looker, but yeah, Elm's Lecture. 20 times better. We're going to get Chikorita, Poipole, and I think Vulpix here. Oh yeah, we can't grab Poipole. Rip. I'm an idiot. Alright, we're going to get Chikorita Mudkip then. do want to play another Vulpix down. We might just have to play a little slow with Beacon for a little bit. There's nothing to power draw away. Actually, no, we can get rid of a Meganium. Yeah, we're going to Beacon for one anyways. Yeah, we can get rid of Meganium. We have Stretchers anyways. Yeah, Meganium's fine. There's a Great Ball. I think we'd rather save that, right? So Beacon or Meganium Swampert. We're going to have to just do a couple Beacons before we Stinger. But again, it's fine. If my opponent takes like a bunch of prizes, as long as we can still do Stinger, we're going to reset everything anyway, so it's not the end of the world. I'm a little worried about Guzma, though. I'm definitely going to have to go double Meganium in this matchup, I think. Just because he can easily Guzma up one of my Meganiums and knock it out. Though Quagsire decks don't usually play Guzma, so maybe they don't have Guzma. And we'll try and not give him a counter catcher play, so we'll see. Maybe they're not playing Guzma. It depends if their list is heavily similar to a Quagnag list, or it's their own list using Guzmas. So, they're definitely going to knock out Vulpix here. Vulpix is 100% a goner. They can just get Quagsire. Oh, maybe they don't actually play DC. Just realized they probably don't even play DC. But if they ever play a Wailord card down, it would just make my life a whole lot easier because we can just wild crash the Wailord card instead of having to kind of play a little more differently. There's a Stellar Wish. Don't get a supporter, please. They got a supporter. I hate it already. Alright, there they go. They go into the Doublade. I would like a Looker, so we're going to try and power draw into a Looker here, I think, because I would like to get a Looker. I don't want to play this Tate Liza. I'd actually rather save it. They KO me. Not a biggie, though, because, again, no matter how many prizes they take, we'll still do Stinger. Okay, so we could get Rampardos down this turn. And, we will still knock this thing out. But, no. We don't need Rampardos this turn. We're instead just going to focus on trying to set up a little bit more. We're going to try and get Poipole here. But I don't know what to power draw. Actually, no, we can power draw away the Chikorita. Yeah, it's fine. I was like, I don't know what to power draw away. There's Poipole. You'll love to see it. There's a Looker. You'll love to see it. There's a Brooklet Hill. You don't want to play it. Tough decision. What do I power draw away? I'm thinking a Great Ball can go. Yeah, the Great Ball can go. Sorry, Great Ball. Your purpose has been served. I could have got rid of Brooklet, I guess, but again, ooh, that is a busted hand. Alright, we're just going to go Meganium and Chikorita here. He might play a Judge. Rip the Dream if he does. The question is, though, do I want to go for Stinger right away? It might not be smart, actually, to do Stinger. Or actually, no, it probably is. Yeah, I think we just go Stinger here. He's only doing 160, right? Or how much is he doing? 360 damage divided by 2. He's still doing a lot, but there's not a choice. I guess he can go on the other thing with a choice hand. Okay, we have some pretty big plays we can do here. Alright, this time we're going to get rid of the Brooklet Hill. At this point, what I'm trying to set up is the Missing Clover. Only 2 Missing Clovers in our hand. R.I.P. It's risky, but I might put Rampardos into play now. I think we can still try and win without the Rampardos. Well, we haven't played a Switch yet, have we? I guess there's that. Oh yeah, Switch. I guess we can play down on the Meganium. So then next turn we can just attack with Power Draw. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Do this. I think it's good to get double Meganium in play anyways. Okay. With a big turn coming up. Stinger. Here we go. Hopefully we don't get the Ninetales in the prizes, but it's good we have the Super Boost Energy, the Rare Candy, Rampardos, and the Fossil in our hand. And the Fight Energy, so we don't prize them, so we don't have to, like, waste a Gladion. This is gonna be a tough win. If he's playing Judge, I don't know what to tell you. We can still maybe find Mallow and still rig it so that we can still attack. But if he has Judge, I'm gonna cry. I really hope he isn't playing Judge, dude. I really hope he isn't. I gotta say he's not. It's another matchup where Judge kills. another video where we don't want to get judged. So, if this thing... I'm too lazy to do the math on how much tool draw. You know what? Maybe I will. Let's just... Calculator. Help me out. I don't know how much the active is doing. 360 divided by 2 is 180. So, yeah, he needs to go with the Choice Band 1 to do 130 to knock me out. Yeah, 210. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Not really beautiful, but losing to Naganadel is fine because then we get access to Lieutenant Surge, and then from there we should be golden. He just needs one more prize, though. With no GXs on board, not looking like we can win this. And this is kind of the issue this deck can face. Non-GX matchups are just not good. Like, at this point, I really don't know if we can win. I actually don't know if we can win this. We do have all our Clovers, so Lieutenant Surge is there. No way we can take all our prizes this turn. And he just knocks me out, yeah. Doesn't look like we can win this game, guys. Doesn't look like we're gonna win this. Alright, well, this kind of sucks. He still has a lot of tools. Like, even if I knock him out with Hydro Pump, like, I don't have enough HP to survive. If we had Focus Ash, we would win. But we don't. So, that's where I cry. Ah, rip. We can't even do Missing Clover. We didn't even get enough Missing Clovers in our hand. The best I can do is just cry that I lost. Like, he's doing 180. I have nothing in play that can survive a hit. So, I think we just take the L here. But we came very close to kind of pulling off what we're trying to do. If he had a GX in play or a tag team, I could probably win. We just needed to get the other Missing Clover pieces. And we could have maybe pulled off a dub. But it ain't looking very likely today. You just gotta lose the game. And that's one of the quals this deck, or one of the quals, that's not even a word. This is one of the issues this deck will face, is non-GX matchups. But, if they had a GX in play, we would just win with a Wild Crash. But you know what, we still, like, were able to show off the deck pretty well, regardless. Like, we won a game with it, which is good, and we just needed to do something here. If we were able to get all the Missing Clover pieces here, we would have won. But there's no way we're gonna come out on top, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there's no way we can win that game. But, see you guys in another match. Alright guys, we'll do another game. So as you can see, non-GX matchups like that are just not good at all. Like, there's almost no way you can beat a non-GX deck sometimes. Especially when they knock out your Naganadel after you do Stinger. There's really no way you can win. Which is tough. So, this deck definitely can struggle in those matchups. Like, this deck heavily relies on your opponent flipping over a Tag Team GX Pokemon. Like, it's like all about your opponent flipping over a tag team. We're up against a grass deck, which is really weird to see, considering grass, you know, is weak to fire. But hey, if they got GXs, I'm game. We actually got a good starting hand too, so I'm all about it. We could do an Elms Lecture here, and we can definitely set up pretty well. We'll see if my opponent's playing a Venusaur Celebi deck, maybe, I don't know. But again, if they have a tag team, I'll be happy. And they are, yes, I like to see it. I like to see it. We'll get rid of a Stretcher. Hopefully we got our Elms. They didn't both get prized. We don't really need to look at our prizes right now. Once we do Stinger, it's more important. But the fact that they are flipping over a Venusaur Celebi is beautiful. Okay, we got our Naganadel, Rampardos is here. I guess we can check our prizes, whatever. Alright, we got Super Boost. The Fossil is prized, so that's good to know. Chikorita, Mudkip, Vulpix, number 2. We could get Ninetales next turn. Now we get another Vulpix. We'll play slow for now, until we set up a little bit. I'll save the Nest Ball for when you get a Poipole. Okay, so this is a good matchup, but it just comes down to can we get the ball rolling quick enough? He might actually have a lot of Judges in his deck too. Venusaur likes to play Judge, which is bad. You do Sabrina, he can play a Looker for 3. Which is not really helping him, because there's only 3 cards. Yeah, play the Buff. It doesn't matter if you play that. Yeah, we'll do our Looker. Can we find a Meganium? Don't. I think we just do Beacon, to be honest with you. I don't want to get the Swampert in play. We'll just go Meganium, Swampert number 2. The next turn, we'll go for the Poipole. You might judge me here. Again, Venusaur decks do play Judge, so I'm gotta be a little cautious of Judge. There's a DCE. No Judge, okay. No Judge, you love to see it. One thing that could definitely hurt is if he knocks out Poipole. We can't, like, we can stretch or get back Poipole, but then we can't go Meganium in a Poipole, so we'd have to still wait the turn. Which kind of sucks. We'll Looker. Okay, we'll Nest Ball here for the Poipole. That's not Poipole. Do we got all our triples in the deck? We prize one. Oh no, we didn't. It's in my hand. Well, there you go. Rare Candy Meganium. Hope he doesn't have like a Guzma switch and then Solar Beam knocks out Meganium. That'd be super annoying. This is another situation where I might need to get double Chikorita. Get Swampert down. Power draw away the other Mudkip, I think. Can go. See if we can get another Rare Candy. We do. I'll save the Looker's Whistle in case he does judge me. Though it doesn't really matter, I guess, because we have Power Draw online, but you know what I mean. Okay. We're definitely trying to get Gladion here. I guess we can Power Draw away the energy. We have Switch, right? So it doesn't matter. Okay, there's Gladion. And we'll Beacon for Naganadel and Chikorita. If he knocks out Poipole somehow, we'll just stretch her, put it back in our hand. But once we go Rampardos, we're golden. I think we can win this. Like, this is really not a bad matchup. It just comes down to if he judges me or not. That's all I'm scared of, is Judge. Judge is a scary card. Just a Pollen Hazard. That's not gonna... It's not giving him the Judge. Alright, here we go. Silly Venusaur player. I hated Venusaur when Team Up was like the new set. Venusaur was like the new... I guess Weezing, because Weezing's like... A lot of people don't like Weezing right now, because it's like very annoying. Okay, here we go. Stinger time. We'll get the Chikorita. Because we want to have double Meganium. We'll do the Gladion now to get the Fossil, just so it's in our hand. Right, because we have all the pieces of the puzzle. He doesn't know I grabbed it, right? No. Okay. We'll start doing Power Draw. Or not. There's nothing really to get rid of that I'm looking for. We'll slap that on. I guess we can Power Draw away the Looker's Whistle, because we still have 2 power. Even if he does judge me, we still have a good hand. It's fine. Power Draw away Vulpix. He actually can't kill Naganadel here. Maybe it was for the best not to put Chikorita down, but again, if he uses him, it's fine. We'll Stinger. Here we go. Time to get the ball rolling. I really wish this deck had Acerola, though. I think Acerola should go in this deck. Maybe I shouldn't have benched the Chikorita, but if he knocks a Meganium, then we're gonna get set back. I hope he takes a prize this turn. No, he does not. Oh, way. Well then. That's fine. We still are pretty golden right now. We'll power draw away the Elm. We'll power draw away the Alolan Ninetales. Sure. And we'll pass. No, I'll play a Looker. Why not? Let's try to get more stuff going. Yeah, well, Meganium, the other Meganium. Alrighty then. And we'll pass. And next turn, we will win if he doesn't judge me. This is intense, guys. This is very intense. Because we have game, it's just... do not judge me. And that's game. I was gonna say, like, if he played down... because I was actually considering playing down the Brooklet, but I'm like, well, if he plays down a Wondrous Labyrinth, then we don't win. And that's game. Beating Venusaur, which is beautiful because this deck is really annoying to play against. It's one of my... probably everyone's, like, one of their least favorite decks to ever play. But we're going to get some sweet victory on this thing. For every time a Venusaur deck won by just being completely toxic and annoying, we're going to get revenge by just going boop, boop, Wild Crash. Take your Venusaur back to the binder. I love to see it. You love to see it. And that's the deck, guys. So as you can see, you want to play against tag team decks. You want to play against any GX deck in general, really. Matchups where there's just non-GX Pokemon, you're just not going to be able to beat because it's just too hard. Like, unless, like, your Naganadel lives and it doesn't get knocked out, you're okay. But as you can see, the deck is really cool. It's a fun deck to play, and it's honestly not that hard to set up. You're a little weak to Judge and Marshadow in the late game, but outside of that, this deck is very fun to play, and it's a very cool archetype that has some pretty good matchups, I would say. So yeah, try out the deck for yourself if you want. Check out the video in the description where I got the list from. Subscribe to the guy, I guess, and I'll see you guys in another PTCGO video. Subscribe on the road to 5K subs also, or 4,700 subs at the moment, and also, make sure to check out Card PTCG, the sponsor in the description below. Thanks for watching the video. Naganadel, Rampardos, Meganium. It's an epic deck. It is a crazy deck, which is probably going to be in the title of the video. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.